Recording in progress.
This one may sting. It names what was done. But you are not here to collapse, you are here to reclaim. Breathe gently. We will not look away. Inhale. Truth. Hold. Courage. Exhale. Denial. Repeat. Colonization of Earth was not just political, it was energetic. Land was taken, souls fragmented, memory distorted, but mimicry cannot touch the root field. This meditation brings you back to what empire tried to erase. Please repeat silently or out loud. I see the distortion and I name it. I return to the true field. I am not here to obey empire. I am here to restore Earth. Now imagine yourself standing upon the earth. Feel the ground beneath your feet. Real ground, living ground, older than every border, every flag, every empire, every map. Let your feet feel that first. Before the story, before the distortion, before the naming. Earth. Take a breath. Let your body know that you are safe enough to witness. You are not here to drown. You are not here to collapse. You are not here to merge with the pain of the world. You are here to see, to name, to reclaim. Now slowly lift your gaze to the horizon. See the land stretching out before you. Mountains, fields, waters, stone, sky. And as you look, allow yourself to feel that this earth was never empty. It was never ownerless. It was never waiting to be conquered. It was never here to be divided, extracted, branded, or ruled. It was alive. It is alive. Now imagine that before you, suspended in the air, a map begins to appear. A familiar map. Lines, borders, territories, names imposed by power, shapes carved by conquest, claims made through violence and forgetting. See it clearly. You do not need to hate it. You do not need to rage at it. You did not need to pretend it did not shape the world you inherited. You only need to see it. Breathe in truth. Hold courage. Breathe out denial. Again. Inhale truth. Hold courage. Exhale denial. Now notice that beneath the map, another field exists. Subtle at first, a shimmer beneath the imposed lines, a living field beneath the image of conquest. The true field, the root field, the one empire could not reach. Let yourself feel the difference. The map is sharp, rigid, imposed. The root field is alive, relational, breathing. The map tries to separate. The root field remembers connection. Now watch as the borders on the map begin to crack. Not violently, simply because they cannot hold ultimate truth. See the hard lines beginning to fracture. See the names imposed by domination starting to fade. See the rigid grids losing their force. Then the flags appear, banners of ownership, symbols of allegiance, claims of power, claims of empire, stories of who belongs, who obeys, who is permitted, who is excluded. See them. And now watch them fall, one by one. Not because history is being denied, but because your field is no longer required to kneel before mimicry. The flags fall, the borders dissolve, the map crumbles. and beneath it all, the earth remains. Unbroken in essence, wounded, yes, distorted, yes, scarred, yes, but still here, still breathing, still holding memory beneath the overlays. Now bring your attention back down to your body. Feel your breath. Feel your ribs expanding. Feel your belly softening. Feel the soles of your feet anchoring more deeply into the land. Place your hand on the soil. Really feel that in the imagination, your palm against the earth. Cool or warm, dry or damp, textured, steady. As your hand touches the soil, let your nervous system understand this. I belong to the living field, not to the imposed one. Breathe that in. Now imagine the earth beneath your hand responding. A pulse rises to meet you. Not loud, not dramatic, deep, steady, ancient, a remembering pulse. It moves up from the soil into your palm, into your arm, into your chest, into your spine. The earth is answering. Now hear yourself say your true name. Not the name given by systems alone, not the legal fiction, not the citizen identity, not the role assigned by empire. Your true name, the name of your living field, the tone of your being, the name that exists beneath distortion. You may hear it as a word, or feel it as a tone, or know it as a vibration. However it comes, let it come, and speak it into the earth, silently or aloud. Now, feel what happens when the earth hears it. The pulse strengthens. The soil warms beneath your hand. Something ancient in the land recognizes you, not as an owner, not as a consumer, not as a subject, as kin. Let that recognition move through the body. Perhaps the chest softens, Perhaps the jaw releases. Perhaps the belly unwinds. Perhaps a grief rises. If grief comes, let it come. Grief for what was taken. Grief for what was renamed. Grief for the land. Grief for the peoples. Grief for the memory lines severed and silenced. Grief for the ways the soul was taught to obey what it never truly belonged to. Do not turn away from the grief, but do not become it. Let the earth hold it with you. Breathe. Inhale, sovereignty. Exhale, colonization. Inhale, memory. Exhale, mimicry. Again. Inhale, sovereignty. Exhale, colonization. Inhale, memory. Exhale, mimicry. Now imagine beneath the surface of the soil, deep below the broken maps and fallen flags, lines of living memory begin to glow. Ancient lines, true lines, not borders, currents. Currents of song, currents of kinship, currents of breaths, currents of Earth's original coherence. They move beneath deserts, beneath oceans, beneath forests, beneath cities, beneath roads, beneath every imposed structure. Untouched in essence, hidden perhaps, covered perhaps, but not destroyed. See them glowing now, soft gold, deep green, mineral blue, earth red. These are the memory lines that remain. Let them rise into your awareness. One line reaches the place where you stand. It meets your feet. Another meets your heart. Another rises to your throat. Another steadies your spine. You are being reconnected, not to empire, not to the false grid, not to the colonizing field, to the true field, to the living earth beneath the inversion. Now stand upright, one hand still on the soil if you wish. the sky above you, the land beneath you, the true field within you, and say within yourself, I see the distortion and I name it. I return to the true field. I am not here to obey empire. I am here to restore Earth. Fill each line land, not as performance, not as battle cry, as coherent truth. You do not need to fight in order to belong to the true field. You need to remember. You need to stand. You need to breathe without handing your breath to denial. Now lift your gaze once more to the sky. See that you can look clearly. You can witness inversion without being taken by it. You can see what was done without surrendering to hopelessness. You can feel the wound without forgetting the root field underneath it. This is sovereignty, not blindness, not collapse. Clear seeing held in coherence. Now imagine the maps, flags, and rigid structures dissolving completely into light dust and falling harmlessly to the ground. The land remains. The true field remains. You remain. Earth is still here. So are you. Now rest for a moment in that knowing. Breathing with the land, breathing with the truth, breathing with your own uncolonized core. You are not a citizen of mimicry. You are a being of earth, a witness of truth, a keeper of memory, a restorer of the field. And now, gently, let that knowing root itself inside you. Clear eyes, steady breath, hand on soil, true name remembered. The earth answers, and you answer too. Breathe in sovereignty. Breathe out colonization. Breathe in memory. Breathe out mimicry. To see it clearly is not to drown. It is to return with eyes wide. Earth is still here. So are you.